Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Macomb High School as TSSR Game Time Live is bringing you Bombers basketball, the home opener here tonight. We'll have starting lineups. We'll listen into that, and we'll be back with you right after this. So there are your starting lineups for both sides. We will start with Geneseo as they will send out number 1, Grady Bernal, number 14, Cruz Ludwig, number 20, Quinn Van Kierbrock, number 23, Landon Nordstrom, and number 35, Owen Parker. Parker listed at 6'6". He's going to have a big height advantage over this Macomb squad as they will start number 0, Nolan Hogue, number 1, Drew Watson, number 5, Malachi Conley, number 12, Braden Holthouse, and number 25, Langdon Lambert. Geneseo wins the tip, and we are off to the races here tonight, folks. This one swung into the corner for Bernal. Bernal guarded by Conley. Top of the key, push back out towards the volleyball spike line. He's going to give it over to the corner for Ludwig. Ludwig drives, kicks it to the corner for Nordstrom. 3 is good. Landon Nordstrom able to make the first basket of the game. Geneseo comes into this game 0-3, Bombers 3-1. After a nice showing at the Bushnell tournament, and then I was able to knock off West Prairie in Colchester the other night. Here's Lambert, or excuse me, that's Hogue under the basket. Okay, let's go the first 2 of the game for the Bombers. This one kicked out. Parker drive, puts it up over the top of Hogue, and he's able to get it to go. That could be an issue for the Bombers. Owen Parker stands at 6'6". You saw him put the ball on the ground there. Nice little flash of skill there. Conley almost crossed himself out of his shoes there on the jab step. Bombers able to get it to Lambert, top of the key. This is back for Conley. Conley trying to feed it down low for Hogue. Could he get it to go there? This one's going to be Bernal in the corner. That's going to be off the top of the backboard. Hogue is able to tip it back over for Lambert. Quickly ahead, back over for Conley. Crosses over. He'll look to slow things up now. Lambert with it. Down into the corner for Watson. Watson flips it over for Hogue, top of the key. Bombers working through their offense here. Down by 3 early on. Lambert's going to try to get Hogue once again, but it's going to be just a touch long on the pass. Turnover, Maple Leafs basketball. Have a shoot time intermission on the court. Courtesy of number 25, Landon Lambert. Here's Bernal now, guarded by Conley. He's able to push him away a little bit with the body there. Swung down into the corner for Vankerbrock. Guarded tightly there. Watson back into the corner. This is Nordstrom. Top of the key, Bernal. Nice defensive possession to this point for the Bombers. Conley trying to body up Bernal here on the drive. Looks to flip it down inside. Has that one taken away. Conley pushing the fast break the other way. Trying to get a little fancy with it there. Has that one stripped away. This is Ludwig here. It looked like he stepped across back court there. Comes through the section. Was kind of pointing down to the ground there. Vankerbrock into the corner for Parker. Nice jab there, working against Hogue, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Bombers basketball, 5 minutes and 8 seconds to play. So just 3 field goals through the first 3 minutes of play. Conley gets it up top. Holthouse, his first 3 is up and good. Brennan Holthouse knocks down the 3. He's able to tie the game up at 5. Bernal now with it into the corner for Nordstrom. Nordstrom working against Holthouse. He can put the ball on the ground. Gathers this dribble. They're going to call a travel there. Shifted the pivot feet. The Bombers will take over after another turnover. Holthouse will bring it up the court. 4 minutes and 25 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. We're knotted up at 5. Conley fakes the handoff, working against the 6'6" Parker here on the drive. Can't get the layup to go. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Bernal.
Yeah, it's going to be tough playing Parker tonight here from Geneseo. A really tall high schooler at 6'6".
Yeah, a lot of height there for Parker. He's the tallest man on either side tonight. Here's Holthouse working with it now. He's got Nordstrom on him. He's able to flip it down for Hogue. Throws up the pump fake, puts it on the ground, and Nolan Hogue is able to show off a little finesse there. Nice footwork for Hogue. He's able to push the Bombers in front. First lead of the game here for Macomb. Comes with just under 4 minutes to play. Nordstrom with it, back in the corner, flips it up top. Over for Cruz Ludwig. Just working through their offense here. They're going to call another travel on Nordstrom. That's his second of the game. Cooper Hobson will come up off the bench for the Bombers. He will check in for Lambert. And Hobson's able to find Watson on the back cut here. Watson through a little bit of a contact and is able to get it to fall. First points of the game for Drew Watson. Once again is able to extend the Bombers' lead. Ludwig hands it off to Parker. Another handoff over for Nordstrom, back over for Bernal. Got a mismatch down low. Watson guarding Parker down there. It's going to be a tough take to the rim for Ludwig. Has that one, might have been partially blocked there. Bombers down with the rebound. Pushing back the other direction. Just under 3 minutes to play here. Watson gets the screen, trying to fake out Parker, trying to thread the needle down low to Hobson. Couldn't get it to go, but Conley's going to come away with the steal in the backcourt. He's going to take some contact on the way to the rim, and that'll be our first foul of the game. It's going to go on Bernal. Malachi Conley will take a trip to the line.
Great defense there by Conley to force that turnover, and now here we are at the line.
First free throw is no good. Brody Clements will check in. Landon Nordstrom will come out. Malachi Conley's second free throw is good. Number 3, Isaac Lineball will check in for Conley, who splits a pair of free throws. Bombers are the first team to 10 here on a nice cool Tuesday night. 5-point lead for Macomb. Parker hands it off for Clemens. Swung down for Ludwig. Now into the corner for Bernal. Bernal working against Watson. He's going to flip it out to the corner for Clemens. Able to gather there and drill the 3. Brody Clements able to knock down the 3. Second 3 of the game for the Maple Leafs. Cuts the lead down to 2. Hogue into the corner. Holthouse will try a 3, and he's going to answer right back.
Back-to-back threes from both sides, and it's been a back and forth kind of here. Macomb with that 5-point advantage, but it's that slight run they had when it was tied. That's the difference right now.
Parker's going to try a 3. Can't get that one to go. Watson's able to corral the miss. He's trailed by Clements there. He's able to get it up quickly for Hogue, who's bodied up there by Parker. Nice job able to get into the corner for Linebaugh. You can tell Holthouse wants another 3 here. He's got 2 already in the opening quarter. He's working against Ludwig, in and out crossover. Trying to use the screen. He's forced to give it up to Hogue, top of the key. Here's Hobson. Now down for Watson. More pick and roll action. Watson spins out of that one. Holthouse, he's going to try a 3, and he's going to get a 3.
Oh, man, he's feeling really good right now in this first quarter.
Holthouse with 9 points, 3 3-balls on the game for the senior. 16-8, Bombers have the Maple Leafs doubled up here in the first quarter. Just under a minute to play. Clements working with it on the left wing. Pass tipped away from Parker. Clements back into the corner for Van Kierbrock. He's going to give it out for Bernal. He's going to try 3 to answer, and he's going to get it.
It's a great response from Geneseo. I mean, you saw that little bobble on the offensive end, but they're still able to come away with 3.
Third 3 of the game for Geneseo. Spreading the action, Bernal, Nordstrom, and Clements. Bombers 3 has been all at the hands of Holthouse. 16-11. Watson guarded up top, gives it to Hogue along the left wing. Hogue over for Linebaugh, top of the keys, guarded closely by Clements. Back to Holthouse, who takes a look at the clock. Back to Watson, clock reads just 10 seconds to play here. Bombers going to have to go. Linebaugh dumps it down low. Watson, reverse layup is good.
It's a good shot there to end this quarter for Macomb.
Clemens from half court won't go. And yeah, just a great execution there by the Bombers in a short clock situation. 18-11, Macomb leads at the end of 1. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be back right with you after this.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Back here to start quarter number 2. 18-11. Watson's able to get a 2 there at the end of the quarter. Nick Elby, number 23, and Martin Polk Jr., number 10, into the game for Macomb after the brief intermission there. Conley will try a top of the key 3, and he'll hit a top of the key 3. Man, it is raining 3-balls here tonight in the hangar. Both sides just firing away with confidence.
Cloudy with a chance of 3s, you'd say.
Bernal has it. Has that one almost poked away by Conley. Trying to collect himself. Conley, hands very active there. He's going to give it up top for Burridge. He's going to be close to turn this one over. Ball on the ground. A couple players fighting for it there. It'll be Geneseo basketball. Drew Watson will check in for Isaac Linebaugh. Inbound set comes up top for Parker, working against Polk Juniors, and get up top for Burridge. His three is going to be long. Conley down with the rebound, pushing the fast break. Finger roll layup won't go. Bombers trying to fight for the offensive rebound. Can't get it. Conley active hands once again. Dangerous there. Clemens is able to flip it over for Burridge. He can't get his three to go. Here's Crease underneath the basket, and he's going to be fouled. Jack Crest to the line to shoot a pair. Foul goes on Martin Polk Jr. First free throw is good. Landon Lambert will check back into the game, as well as Cruz Ludwig on their respective sides. (21-12) is the score. As that rebound is flipped out of bounds, Macomb will take over. Holthouse will bring it across half court, the leading scorer on both sides here tonight. Had 9 in that opening quarter. And he has the ball back here now. Trying to get the high screen from Elby, working against Burridge. Flips it over for Lambert. Now down into the corner for Watson. Watson working against Parker, trying to put the moves on him, trying to lose Parker along the baseline. And they're going to call a foul. Crafty dribbling there from Watson, trying to break down the taller defender.
That's not easy. It's a nice job there. Keeping possession here.
Parker will pick up a foul. Hogue will check back in for the Bombers. 21-12. Conley under the basket. He's able to convert two. Conley up to 6 points now in the ball game. Clements drives against Conley. They're going to call a foul on Malachi there. Cooper Hobson into the game, as well as Landon Nordstrom for the Maple Leafs. Ludwig will take it out under the basket. 11-point lead for Macomb. Burridge has it deep into the corner. Gets it back up top for Nordstrom, who just checked in. He's going to drive towards the rim, puts up a wild shot, able to get it to go. Cuts the lead under 10, 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Conley has it. Back to Watson. Bombers working this one around quickly. Hobson trying to get to the middle. Nice feed down low to Lambert.
Yeah, Lambert just wide open there and a good pass for the easy basket.
Geneseo trying to answer back quickly the other direction. Lambert's able to secure the rebound off the missed three. Yeah, that was a heck of a pass for Watson on that last possession. He's going to find Conley in the corner now. He's going to tee up another three. That one won't go. And they're going to call a foul on Hobson under the basket. Parker will come back into the game. Clements will bring the ball up the court for the Maple Leafs. Crossover on Conley, able to lose him briefly. Flips it into the corner. Ludwig's three looks like it's going to be a bit long. Watson pulls down the board. It's in the corner for Hobson. Back up top for Watson. Being directed by Coach Anderson there on the sideline. Conley skips it over. Watson, late closeout from Clements, and Watson will drill the three. Drew Watson knocks it down, and that'll force a timeout out of the Maple Leafs. 28-14. Bombers lead here in the second. We will keep it here for this 30-second timeout. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soups, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast is served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. I want to enjoy your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb, as Cadence Friends is trying to tear as much stuff up as possible during the ad break. I don't know who let him do that.
Yeah, whoopsies here.
There you go.
Accidents happen.
I think you're okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we're good now.
Yeah, we're good. We've always been good. Best duo.
That is true.
There you go.
4 minutes and 30 seconds. Bombers now up with a little bit of pressure. Hogue pressuring Clemens there. Watson is able to tip away the pass. Crosses over on Clemens across half court. Watson trying to relocate for Flea for three. Gives it up to Lambert. Holthouse will try another three. Left that one short. Ludwig down with the rebound.
Holthouse is going to try and give that offensive rebound. It looked like he was just burst into that ball.
Here's Nordstrom on the drive. Gonna leave that layup short. Watson, touchdown pass, trying to find Holthouse as that one tipped away.
That's ironic. Yeah, Holthouse trying to receive it from Watson as Holthouse had a very strong season behind center for the Bomber football team this season.
Yeah, we're used to that connection going the other way. Here's Watson, pretty pass down for Lambert. Can't convert the layup, though. Hogue with the offensive rebound almost has it tipped away. Watson's going to try a three, and he's going to get a three.
I mean, there's a lot of threes right now. I mean, wow.
Yeah, that's Watson's second of the game. He's able to push the Bombers' lead up 31-14 now. For Macomb, wide open under the basket. That's Burridge. As Geneseo is able to answer right back. If you're on listening to us live, make sure you get into that live chat. Love to give you a shout out to see who's on watching us here for the home opening action for Bombers basketball this season. Watson has the hot hand. He's going to try another one, trying to get the shooter's touch there. And it'll just rim out. Parker with the board, and he's going to push it back the other way. Close to a carry there. They're going to call it. Isaac Linebaugh, Nick Elby, Malachi Conley into the game. Grady Bernal, as well as Quinn Van Bierrock. We'll check in for Geneseo. Two minutes and 30 seconds. Holthouse isolating top of the key. Gets it over for Elby. Elby back over for Watson. Holthouse drive, lefty layup is good. I believe that's Holthouse's first point of the quarter. He's got 11 now in the contest. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Parker on the drive. Gave it a nice little kiss there off the backboard. He would score. Conley, wide open three, took his time, can't get it to fall. And we're going to have a foul called under the basket. That's going to go on Elby.
You know, it's always those wide open threes that feel like they're the easiest when they're really not. I mean, again, like it's off tempo as well. Because you take your time there because, again, you have no defender near you. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's a lot tougher than it looks.
Yeah, it's definitely different than kind of shooting a three in rhythm. When you catch there, you have a chance to kind of set your feet, and then you're thinking about it as well. As Parker, the big man, steps out and knocks down the three. That's that new age big that they talk about. Got to be able to shoot the three-point shot. Parker tried one in the first quarter, couldn't get it to go, but he's able to capitalize there. 12-point lead for the Bombers. Conley, top of the key. He'll hit that one.
Yeah, I mean, Macomb's just accelerating their lead courtesy of all the threes they've had.
Yeah, between Watson, Holthouse, and Conley, there's been a 3-point barrage here in the opening half. As Macomb almost able to come away with the steal there on Vankerbrock. Bernal working against Conley, gets the high screen from Ludwig. Line ball switches onto him. Nice drop sign the feet there, able to stick with him. Nordstrom on the drive, kicks it out. Bernal 3 is going to fall short, but they're going to call a foul. Line ball didn't give him room to land. So that will be 3 free throws for Grady Bernal. First free throw is up and good. Martin Polk Jr. into the game to replace Holthouse. Brody Clements into the game as well. Third free throw is also good. (36-23), 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Conley just lost his dribble there, and Clements comes away with it, and he's going to go to the line now.
This might be some momentum you might see Geneseo pick up late in this first half as you try to inch closer and closer from that rocky start. As you got some free throws here in the final moments of the half.
Clements will go to the line to shoot a pair. As Conley was getting ready to check out, they say you can't check out quite yet. Got to wait in between shots. Clements' first free throw is good. Clements' second free throw won't go. Poke chasing the rebound down out of bounds. He's going to tip it. It's going to stay Geneseo basketball. 22.5 remain here for our halftime intermission. Nolan Hogue will check into the game here late. 36-24. Vankerbrock to trigger it in. Langdon Lambert will come to defend the inbounds pass. Vankerbrock gets it in for Bernal. Back to Vankerbrock in the corner, dumps it down low. Parker trying to use his body inside, and he's able to pick up a foul there, working against Togue. And we'll have more free throws here down the stretch. These ones will be shot by Owen Parker.
Yeah, and this is something that you'll take here if you're Geneseo. Obviously, you're chasing 12 right now with some more free throws. And yeah, it's that foul trouble that we saw the JV squad get into in the third quarter last game. Difference was that was 4.5 minutes. This is about a minute or so.
Parker makes good on both the attempts. Lead down to 6 seconds to play here. Macomb's got to go quickly. Holthouse has it, loses on his way to the basket. Ball will be kicked out of bounds. It'll stay Macomb basketball, just 1.8 to work. Short time situation. Holthouse gets it in. Watson at the buzzer. Short off the front of the rim. Man, that looked good from up here. And like that, that'll bring us to the halftime break. 36-26 in favor of the Macomb Bombers. We will take a break and be back with you before the start of half number 2. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
And welcome back to halftime with Milton Griffin, Director of Radiology here at MDH. And Milton, sharp dress, your sharpest dressed interview I think I might have ever done in my life, let alone here at MDH.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Obviously, since you take pride in how you look, you take pride in your department, I would imagine, too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I appreciate Magana District Hospital affording me the opportunity to be part of a wonderful organization and a spectacular healthcare team.
Now, when people hear radiology, I think they think X-rays. At least that's what I think. But there's more to it than that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's predominantly radiology, but we also have MRI, DEXA, and ultrasound. And those areas do not incorporate X-ray. So, but it's incorporated in the radiology department.
So there's obviously a lot that goes on in your department. So there's a lot of areas you have to have some level of expertise, I would imagine, to be able to be the director. What is it, a hospital the size of MDH offering a wide range of available options in the radiology department? What's that say about MDH?
Right. So number one, we have the some of the most advanced level equipment. Number two, we offer a comprehensive array of radiology services, and that speaks volume for a rural healthcare organization, because usually a rural healthcare organization, they offer some services, but it's not comprehensive. But at MDH, we have the ability to offer comprehensive services, as well as the equipment that we have is top of the line.
Now, obviously, radiology is an important part of medicine, but what is it about radiology that drew you to that department?
So when I was in high school, I was in charge of a science project, and one of the books that I was given had a snapshot of a chest X-ray in the upper right corner. And I spoke to my guidance counselor, and she informed me that that's a chest X-ray, and that's done by radiology technology, and that kind of led me down the path of becoming a radiology technologist.
Radiology's changed a lot. I don't know how long you've been in the business, but when my mom was in teens and early 60s, they did X-rays for things that they would never do X-rays for now.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure you've seen a lot of change through the years too, right?
Absolutely.
What has been the biggest change that you've seen?
So I've been in radiology for 47 years, and the biggest change that I've seen is leaving the old technology, which was chemistry, film, and very heavy cassettes, and more or less an image taking from the time that the doctor ordered the image, and if he wanted to see it on an acute basis, it was probably maybe 15 minutes. Now, an acute image can be done, and the doctor can be at the bedside viewing the image in 10 seconds.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
It's crazy. So we've talked to a lot of people in our time here about they're from Macomb, and you're not from Macomb. You told me you're from Chicago. What drew you to Macomb?
So I was interviewing for director's positions, and the organization that brought me here it's B.E. Smith, and B.E. Smith is one of the largest healthcare recruiters in the United States. And the recruiter told me, I have a wonderful opportunity, and it's very close to where you are. I said, really? It's close to? Well, I never saw it on Indeed. And she says, no, it's real close to where you are. And then she kind of chuckled, and then she says, well, it's actually in Macomb. So when we finished talking, I Googled the hospital. I saw that it really wasn't very close to Chicago. But I decided to allow everything to take its course. And my first phone interview was with the Vice President of Human Resources and the CEO. And I was very impressed by being interviewed by the CEO on a phone screening call. And that kind of, when they said, well, we like what we heard and we want you to come for an on-site visit, and the rest is history.
Well, before I let you go, we're about done. We're getting ready for the second half here, but I heard through a grapevine that you had a baseball Hall of Fame story?
I do.
Hall of Fame story?
Yes.
What is that all about?
So Sammy Sosa played for the Chicago Cubs, and at that time I was the assistant director for radiology at the University of Chicago. And Sammy Sosa had an episode where it was discovered that his bats were corked. And he had donated these some of his bats to the Hall of Fame. And the Hall of Fame had a exhibit at the museum in Chicago. And the Hall of Fame wanted to make sure that the bats that they had did not have cork. So they called us and they said, "Can we bring the bats over so that you can take an X-ray of the bats to verify if they're corked or not?" So Dr. Barron, who was the chair of the department, contacted me and said, "This is what we're going to do." So at 6:30 a.m., this contingent of very high-level folks entered the medical center. They found us in radiology. We took an X-ray of the bats. The bats did not have cork. Dr. Barron said, "Why don't we take one step beyond?" And we took CT scans of the bats. And no cork was identified.
Might as well done MRIs and everything while you're at it, right?
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming and talking to us. And
Thank you.
Hopefully you don't have to radiology, any kind of radiology on any more bats.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with the second half right after this.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Welcome back here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. It's a 10-point lead at halftime for the Macomb Bombers. John Burton alongside me, Caden Strins here tonight at the hangar. 36-26 is the score. We'll go over some halftime stats here on both sides. We'll start for the Geneseo Maple Leaves. Number 1, Grady Bernal has 7. Number 23, Landon Nordstrom has 5. Number 35, Owen Parker has 9. Number 11, Brody Clements has 4. Number 22, Jaden Burridge has 2. And then number 25, Jack Crease has 1. On the Bombers side, Langdon Lambert, number 25, has 2 points. Number 12, Braden Holthouse, he leads the way on both sides with 11. Knocked down 3 threes in that opening quarter of play. Malachi Conley not too far behind. He's got 10. Drew Watson has 9 of his own. And then Nolan Hogue has 4. So that's how each team got to where we are here at the halftime break. Again, it's been a barrage of threes in that first half on both ends. Watson, Holthouse, and Conley getting it done for the Bombers. Parker, Bernal, and Clements were able to knock down threes of their own in that first half.
It's been a big three-point shootout, as you said. The Bombers have that 10-point lead, a big part of that with those three-pointers from downtown. You saw Holthouse make a few earlier in the game, and Watson, I know, has exchanged some as well. It's been a good game on both ends, and Geneseo within 10 as we are on the run.
Kind of similar to the JV contest. Bombers led at 10 there, and Geneseo was able to really come back in that third quarter, made some good halftime adjustments. We'll see if maybe some of that's in store here in the varsity contest. That three in the corner will be missed. Ten-point lead. Parker has it working against Hogue. Takes a little bump there. Misses the initial attempt. He's able to corral his own board. Draws the contact there. First foul of the second half will go on Nolan Hogue. Owen Parker will go to the line. Parker's first free throw is good. Lead down to single digits. Parker's second free throw is also good. Parker's got 11 points here in this game. He now matches Holthouse for the game lead. Conley working on the pick and roll. Gets the screen from Lander. Finger roll layup is good for Malachi Conley. It's a great look there and a better finish for Conley on his attack to the rim. Here's Ludwig, hop steps towards the rim. Hogue meets him there. We got a foul called. We'll see if this goes on Hogue or if it was before the shot. It will. It's going to go on Hogue. It's going to be his third. Might see some activity on the Bombers bench. We will. Hobson will check in.
Something interesting to note. As we saw in the third quarter of the first game, they reached the bonus with 4.5. We're at 2 fouls in 46 seconds to start. We'll see if this trend continues as Geneseo now is within 10 points.
2 makes at the free throw line for Ludwig. His first points of the game. This one, skip pass outside Holthouse, throws up the head fake, trying to work against Parker. He's forced to pick his dribble up. Kicks it back out for Watson. Conley now against Bernal, drives inside, trying to float it up there. We're going to have a foul called. I believe it's going to go on Bernal. It'll be his second. Conley at the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw, just like the first, through the bottom of the net, pushes the lead back up to 10, 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Play here. Nordstrom has it, back down low to Parker once again, working against Hobson. Post hook, hard off the back iron. Conley's able to clear it out for Macomb, up quickly for Watson. Gets the screen, top of the key for Lambert, swung over for Hobson. Back to Conley. Conley working in isolation here. Dribbles inside, trying to flip it out. Didn't have a teammate there. Turn over by Conley. Maple Leafs take over. Bernal has it. Now up for Van Kerbrock. Parker comes top of the three. Line drive three-pointer off the front of the rim. Not much arc on that shooting stroke. He's able to hit one in the first half.
Yeah, a little too low there.
Holthouse over for Lambert. Down to the corner, Watson fakes the screen, step back three. Shifty move there for Watson, can't convert it. Did a nice job creating space though. Bernal dumps it down low. Parker is able to get through the backside defense, takes a bit of a spill there under the basket. But is able to get the field goal up and good. 2 points for Owen Parker. He's got 13 in the game now. Holthouse over for Conley. Conley now working against Parker. He's going to shoot a step back three over the long arms of Parker. Can't get it to go. Nicely contested there on the outside. Back quickly the other way. And Conley will pick up the foul. It'll stay on the floor. That'll be the third team foul on Macomb. Be a third foul on Conley as well, so he'll have to check out of the game. LB and line ball will come in. They replace Lambert and Conley respectively. Nordstrom top of the key, almost lost it there. Vankerbrock has it in the corner, has his pocket picked by Holthouse. Quickly back the other direction. Fast break layup is good.
Good defense there and a quick layup. Now you're back up to double digits on that lead.
Quick hands by Holthouse and able to convert it on the other end. 4 minutes and 35 seconds to play here in the third. Parker flips it back out for Bernal. He's checked by Holthouse. Trying to create a little bit of room. Flips it to the corner for Vankerbrock. Up top for Nordstrom. He'll drive inside. Takes a little bit of contact there. Bombers able to secure the rebound. Holthouse trying to direct traffic. Over for Hobson, bounces it down low. LB double teamed in the post. Nice move there. Can't get the layup to go on the reverse. Parker looking to go coast to coast. He's going to pick up a foul there. And it'll be an offensive foul. That'll be Parker's second. Appears we're going to have a timeout called on the court. We will take a break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Bombers have a 10-point lead here with 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go in quarter number 3.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
We'll go back here to TSSR Game Time Live in the third quarter. Bombers lead by 10 coming out of the timeout. Outside halftime, we're already well past that.
Yeah, just a little bit. You're a little late to the party, John.
Just a touch. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Holthouse corner three is no good. Nice back tip there by Hobson, able to get it back out for Holthouse. He'll drive inside, takes some contact, and is able to convert the layup. Clemens back quickly the other way. Nice job there by Burridge. Yeah. Caught the ball and flipped it in all in one motion. Excellent stuff there by Jaden Burridge and Brody Clemens. On the fast break there. Holthouse back in the corner once again. He's checked by Ludwig. It's the top of the key for Linebaugh working against Clemens. Miscommunication there. Clemens is able to get hands on the passing lane in the steal. Watson trying to chase him down. A lot of contact there. Wow. No foul called. Watson into the corner. Holthouse drives baseline, throws up a pump fake, able to lose the defender and score two. 5 points in the corner for Holthouse. He's at 17 overall. This three is going to be a bit short. Holthouse with the board. Up for Watson, gets the screen from Hobson. Now over for LB. Holthouse is going to look to attack the rim once again, and they're going to call a charge. Taken by Brody Clemens. He's a little slow to get up there. Took a big hit from Holthouse.
See some subs here. I saw Conley come in.
Conley, Lambert into the game, as well as Hogue. I think Hogue was out there. Bernal hands it over for Clemens. Corner Ludwig back over for Bernal. Checked by Conley. 2 minutes and 10 seconds here in the third quarter. Bombers lead by 12 now. Has his pocket picked there. Conley with the steal. Up for Watson. Nice underhand scoop over for Hogue. And the Bombers able to make good in the fast break once again. That's going to force a full timeout out of Geneseo. We will go ahead and stay here for that one. 14-point lead for Macomb. Face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin, State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell, Macomb, support all area student athletes. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Mentioned during the JV game, Western Illinois men's basketball will be in action tomorrow night. Tip off at 7 o'clock. That game being played at Western Hall. Make sure you get out there and support your Leathernecks.
There you go.
14-point lead for the Bombers. Parker has it in the corner. Gets it back up top, trying to work it into the middle of the zone. Bernal sidestep three, rattles around, won't go. Watson harassed there on the rebound. He's going to draw a foul. To go on Brody Clements. Full house with it, gives it over for Hogue, hands it over for Conley. Into the corner, Watson takes the three, gonna leave it a bit short. Lambert fighting for the rebound, can't keep it in bounds. Maple Leaf ball. Minute and 15 seconds. Bernal trapped at the top of the zone. He's able to get it over. Back into the corner for Breeridge. Now down low for Parker. Almost send the double team at him. Ludwig into the corner. Clements, quick trigger three. Can't get it to fall. Lambert with the board, under a minute to go now. Watson pushing the break the other way. Stutter step there. Flips it over for Hogue. Turns around. He finds Holthouse, and he'll pull it back down and reset up the offense. Smart idea there by Holthouse. No need to go that too quickly here as the clock's rolling down at the end of the third. Conley will hop step his way to the rim, and he'll get the layup to go.
Yeah, I mean, again, you take that reset, you don't rush it, and now you've got some points after looking and not seeing anything there the first time.
Conley with 6 points in the quarter. Parker working with it down low, throws up that shot. Little baby hook, can't get it to fall. Ours basketball as that one's tipped out of bounds. Holthouse brings it across the timeline. Gives it up to Conley. Hogue over for Watson. Now back to Holthouse. He's going to shoot the long two, and he's going to make good. As that's how the third quarter of play will come to an end. Holthouse able to convert there down the stretch, pushes the Bombers' lead. Up here 52-34 as we head into the final quarter of play. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Back here at the hangar. Macomb leads. Heading into the final quarter of play. We'll start with the basketball here. 8 minutes to go. Holthouse wide open. Corner three is good.
Yeah, I mean, Macomb's just shooting really good tonight. They've had control this entirety of the game, and they continue it here in this fourth quarter. Now that lead, 21.
That big lead here for the Bombers. Parker flips it back out for Bernal. Clements will try a three to answer. Might have been partially tipped. That won't catch a piece of nothing. Holthouse across the timeline. Up top for LB. Hobson now dumps it down low for Conley. Conley turns around, left it short. Collects his own miss there. I'm surprised they didn't call travel there. Line ball almost runs into the scorer's table on that drive. Parker back the other way. He's going to be fouled by Hobson. Parker will take another trip to the line. First foul of the quarter for the Bombers. First free throw is good. Drew Watson into the game, as well as Martin Polk Jr. Parker's second free throw is no good. Watson gives it up for line ball. He's swarmed on the pick and roll there. Down to LB. Nice skip pass to the corner. Watson gives it to Conley. And dribble handoff. A little bit of a job there by Van Kierbrock, able to get hands on it. Comey able to force another switch. Parker's another hand on the ball. Geneseo really coming up and pressuring the Bombers here on this defensive possession. Watson will find some room in the mid-range, and he'll convert. Great job there by Drew Watson. Just stayed patient and was able to find a nice home.
I mean, that was great defense, but as you said, Watson with an even better shot there.
Here's Bernal, top of the key, off the side of the rim. That's going to tail out of bounds.
Entering the lineup, number 13, Megan Allison, replacing Malachi Conley. Allison for Conley.
Number 13, Macon Allison, will check into the game. His first action of this contest. Here's Allison now with it in the corner. Gives it up for LB. 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Martin Polk Jr. top of the key. Gives it over for line ball. Lost it there on the pass. And the Bombers will give it up to Watson. Will reset the offense. Allison underneath the rim. More issues with that pass there. And they're going to say it went out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Nordstrom and Carlson will check in for Geneseo. Vankerbrock has it, gives it up for Carlson. Back over Nordstrom, 57-53 or 57-35. About flip those around here. Vankerbrock in the corner, working against the line ball, gives it up. Nordstrom three is good. Nordstrom now up to 8 points in the game. Watson fakes the handoff there, dribbles baseline. Passes tip, trying to get over for Linebach. Polk Jr. will put up the left wing three. And can't get it to go. They're going to call a foul there on the rebound. LB up over the back. Hobson and Colin Adams will check in for the Bombers. Parker with it now in the middle of the paint, puts the floater up and good. Well, Parker's still attacking the rim here late in this game. 17-point advantage for Macomb. Able to line ball under the rim. Nice pass down low. Hobson able to get the bucket and the foul.
Great basket there, and now you have a chance for three-point play here.
Foul will go on Parker, his third. He'll check out of the game. Josh Anderson will check in. Hobson trying to make it a 20-point lead, and he will. Halfway through the final quarter. Anderson driving in on Polk, picks up his dribble, kicks it out. Van Kierbrock on the drive, draws contact under the rim. That foul's going to be on Martin Polk Jr.
His third, team third, going to the line, Quinn Van Kierbrook to shoot two.
Glenn Van Kierbrook up at the line, leaves the first one short. Second attempt will rattle off the front of the rim and fall home.
Entering the Geneseo lineup, number 33, Cale Whitaker, replacing Van Kierbrock.
Number 33, Cale Whitaker will come in,
Ashton Velez.
as well as number 21, Ashton Velaz. For the Maple Leafs, really cycling into their bench here, as well as Macomb. And a 19-point lead here late. Like to think that's not in too much jeopardy. Line ball under the basket is good. It's line ball's first points of the game, and he's played quite a bit in this contest. He's able to get his first points of the game. He's played well, kind of in that backup guard position. It looks like the Bombers will get set to clear the bench here at the next dead ball. Carlson on the drive, gives it into the corner for Whitaker. Back up top, Anderson. Ball swung over for Ford. Ford, you able to use the body there. They're going to call a travel.
Yeah. As we'll see, the new lineup out here in these final 3 minutes.
It'll be Daniel Taylor. Number 42, Isaac House. Number 40 is Ryan Penn. And number 30, Jerron Petty into the game for the Bombers. They will be joined by Colin Adams out there. So definitely a different look here. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to work with for this fresh group of Bombers. A bit of a jersey pull there, it looked like almost. This ball into the corner for House. House drives inside, flips it up, can't get it to go. Nice job there by House, aggressive up off the bench.
Chelsea foul number 12, Eli Ford is first. Isaac House to the line to shoot two for the Bombers.
This Bombers team coming off of a second place finish last week at the Spartan Classic by virtue of tiebreaker. Points given up. And I believe the Illini Bluffs won that.
I believe that is correct.
Last week because they gave up the least amount of points. It was close, I want to say, on all three ends of the Illini Bluffs, Macomb, and Illini West, I believe. It's a three-way tie, but it went Illini Bluffs, Macomb, Illini West. Got a strong start to the season so far as they look like they're going to come out of here with a win tonight.
Yeah, and it's definitely a different look Bombers squad to what we saw last year as Anderson will try the three. Of course, you're missing kind of the twin towers that you had last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough to top last season, obviously. I mean, you know, they had an Elite Eight season last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's always tough to top.
Yeah, definitely a big hole to fill for Ian Case and Dion Doyle. So you see Lambert and Hoke stepping into those kind of big man roles here for the Bombers to start the season, but you still got some great guard play out of Macomb, and that's was really a big X factor for them last season, but you need those guys to step up even more this year with the departure of Doyle and Case. Of course, that being Holthouse, Watson, and Conley.
Yeah, no, 100%.
We're going to see Zariah Penn able to get it on the action, 66-41. Game is all but over, minute and 35 seconds to play. Anderson will shoot the fall away off the back iron, no good, and with the rebound. Wild shot there on the fast break, can't get it to go. He's going to flip it into the corner for House. House drives baseline, flips over for Adams, can't get the layup to fall.
I like the way this lineup's playing right now here is they came in about a minute and a half ago. They've had some good passes, some good playmakers, and good shots. It's Geneseo.
As the pass down low, will be contested by Petty. He's going to pick up a foul.
These are the moments here on Macomb's end where you might see a hidden gem that you don't primarily play that could turn into a notable player later on as the season goes on. I mean, it's a possibility in this situation, but we'll see. It's always an interesting time when you have situations like these and you bring out players who are looking for a shot. And it's one of those moments right now where they could have an impact on the season. Just this short sample size.
Petty in the corner, head fakes there, floater won't go. Taylor flying in for the rebound. He'll dribble it back outside. He's trying to get points on the board, and he's going to be fouled.
Again, you know, that's where the playmaker comes into play. You know, you create that foul after getting that offensive board. It's just those small things that can turn into notable impacts in a close game. Now, this isn't a close game, obviously, but when you get in a spot like that, it's a situational basketball that comes down the fundamentals when it comes to winning those close games. And that's a situation where you look back and you're like, yeah, you win close games because of that.
Taylor will go 0 for 2 at the line. Penn's able to secure the offensive board. Gives it up to Allison, top of the key, back down low. Penn is able to convert under the basket.
Another good pass. They're converting pretty good so far.
Yeah, that's going to be a travel there. Good defense. The Bombers, Jerron Petty there. Made that call for the official. Not much work you had to do, didn't you have to signal?
There you go, too easy.
Petty puts the ball on the ground, drives to the rim, has that shot blocked by Whitaker. .7 lead for Macomb. Drive inside here, trying to kick it out for Anderson. That'll go out of bounds. Just 10 seconds to play here. It's going to be a Bombers win.
See if they want to run this out or.
Jennifer Clark in the chat making a correction, saying Illini West won the Spartan Tip-Off Classic.
Illini West, there
Macomb
we go.
was second, Illini Bluffs was third.
Man, I always mix them up.
Yeah, it's, I mean, Illini and Illini, it's easy to do. Deep three at the buzzer for Petty. Won't go. Final score 68-41 in favor of the Bombers. They're able to get the home season kicked off here with a bang and a win against Geneseo. We will take a break, total up some final stats, and be back with you for that. And you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back with you very shortly.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Back here in TSSR Game Time Live, we'll go with some final stats here for the contest. It's a game high for Braden Holthouse. He finishes with 22 points. Great game out of the senior guard for the Macomb Bombers. Malachi Conley was next in line. He had 15 for the game. Drew Watson had 13. Nolan Hogue was able to tally in 6. Isaac Linebaugh scored 2 down the stretch. Lane Lambert had 2, but played great defense and did a lot of nice things out of Lambert. Of course, inserted into the starting lineup here tonight. Cooper Hobson up off the bench had 2 points, and Isaac House was able to convert 2 free throws down the stretch as well. That was the box score for the Macomb Bombers. For the Geneseo Maple Leafs, it was Owen Parker leading the way. He had 16. The big man able to get some work done for the Maple Leafs here tonight. Landon Nordstrom tallied in 8. Grady Bernal had 7. Birdie Clements had 4. He's matched by Jaden Burridge. And Cruz Ludwig finished with 2. And Jack Crease was able to knock down 1 free throw. He will finish with 1 point on the night. So with that being said, I think we'll go ahead and get things wrapped up here. Again, we appreciate everyone taking the time out of their night to join us here for the start of the basketball season for the Macomb Bombers. So for John Burton and Caden Strins, this has been your presentation of TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.